number 2 on Madonna week. Dang, Joe, this week was a long time coming, huh?
I know, it's been ages and ages. We did Dress You Up like a year and a half ago.
And it was one of my favorite videos.
It is one of my favorite videos.
And we got a lot of good, fun comments on it.
We got a lot of comments.
A lot of people liked that one.
That was probably the most comments per view I've ever seen in a YouTube video. We'd have 700 views and 800 comments.
I only expect that for this week, too.
Yeah, that's right. Well, depends on what we say.
Well, just gotta say the right stuff, Joe. Madonna, Vogue. Nope.
Not yet.
Yes.
Now, this is 90s Madonna.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think.
I don't know. It's sounding pretty 90s already.
Strike a pose.
Ooh.
Strike a pose.
What? Oh.
Look around, everywhere you turn is heartache. It's everywhere that you go. You try everything you can to escape the pain of life that you know. All else fails and you long to be something better than you are today. I know a place where you can get away. It's called a dance floor, and here's what it's for. So come on, Vogue. Let your body move to the music. Hey, hey, hey. Come on, Vogue. Let your body go with the flow. You know you do it.
My question is, did this become the song for every runway show in the 90s? at one
Dude,
point?
yes, I was thinking.
I mean, this
song's
song-
an anthem, huh?
Oh, this song embodies 90s fashion in my mind for
Yeah.
eternity. It is so 1990s fashion, and then the way they're dressed and the way everything is. I mean, it's a strike a pose, whatever. It's all about it. But it's amazingly I don't know if there were songs about. I don't know if that this style of music was becoming popular in the fashion world, at a party of fashion industry people. This type of fashionistas. This type of music, not necessarily the singing, but the background music would be, because that's what I feel like every fashion party for after this song came out until I still feel to this day. If you're on a rooftop party in LA of a bunch of fashion-based people, they'd be playing that background, not this song, but a song that sounds like the beat of this song playing. And it for 30 years it's been doing that.
Yeah, nothing's changed.
This is the invention of that sound. I don't know if it is. Maybe it existed before, but it feels like it. And now
this is a very 90s sound.
Yeah,
The sonics of this song are very 90s.
And somehow it hasn't changed. I'm sure it's changed, but it feels like it hasn't changed.
All you need is your own imagination, so use it, that's what it's for. That's what it's for. Go inside for your finest inspiration. Your dreams will open the door. It makes no difference if you're black or white, if you're a boy or a girl. If the music's pumping, it will give you new life. You're a superstar.
Bump and grind it.
That's why I feel so beautiful, magical, like the ball. So get up on the dance floor. Let your body move to the music. Hey, 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 come on, let your body go with the flow. You know you do it. Beauty's where you find it.
All right, Mike. Well, what do you think about a '90s club? This type of jam's playing.
It's got to be, right?
Well, I'm just saying. What,
Still filled with
you
cigarette
brought
smoke.
Yeah, you're right.
That doesn't
Maybe,
change.
maybe not.
What do you mean?
When did they start making clubs not filled with cigarette smoke?
Early 2000s, maybe? I mean, I remember being at a Denny's in like 2006, and some kid just started ripping a cigarette at the same table. We weren't even in a smoking section. He was just smoking.
Weren't you in a Denny's lounge in Boise in like 2014 that you could smoke inside of?
Yeah, that was a bar, though.
Still
Denny's
though.
Lounge was a bar.
It's also
but-
Boise.
But yeah, I don't know. 90s club? Let us know in the comments. I wasn't around. I couldn't go to clubs in the 90s.
And neither could I.
Oh,
Yeah, no, yeah.
Joe
I
wasn't
know.
there.
I know you thought that maybe I could have as
I thought
well,
maybe-
but no, I'm actually younger than you, so no.
oh, okay.
I mean, I couldn't sneak in. I was like 6. It's
Yeah,
tough.
let us know. I want to know
Come
what it was like
on,
going to a
come
club in the 90s.
Yeah,
Ding, ding. And
I do imagine
if they played Madonna Vogue every single night.
Every single night. I could imagine you could get away with playing it a handful of times. it's so awesome and definitely like right, part of that.
Beauty's where you find it. Greta Garbo and Monroe, Dietrich and DiMaggio, Marlon Brando, Jimmy Dean, on the cover of a magazine. Grace Kelly, Harlow Jean, picture of a beauty queen. Jean Kelly, Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers, dance on air. They had style, they had grace. Rita Hayworth gave good face. Lauren Catherine Manitou, Betty Davis, we love you. Ladies with an attitude, fellas that were in the mood. Don't just stand there, let's get to it. Strike a pose, there's nothing to it. You got to let your body move to the music. You got to just let your body go with the flow. You got to Vogue.
Nice,
Dang,
Joe.
I love the implementation of that wind.
I knew you were going to say
Wind
that.
for dramatic effect.
What everyone needs to know about Joe here is that he is a huge
I'm a huge fan of wind.
of wind
For dramatic effect.
for dramatic effect. And
Yeah.
if you make a music video and you have wind as a dramatic
Yeah,
effect in
yeah.
it, Joe will immediately like, subscribe, and share that music video on every social media platform.
We'll review the music video right here.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll think about
Better
we'll
yet,
look
make
at
a
it.
music video during a tropical storm where the wind is just sustained 60 mile an hour winds and you're barely hanging on, but you're able to maintain dance moves.
Like it's hard to keep your eyes open. No,
Well-
it's hard to close your eyes. I should say
It's hard to do
your
both.
eyes are being
yeah.
blown open.
Just wear sunglasses. But I would love to see your hair in a straight line. If it's long, just sticking straight back because it's
Yeah.
so windy. Clothes just billowing, and you're still just striking that pose. Vogue.
I'm getting
Vogue,
some sun
Vogue,
on me.
Vogue.
Check this out.
I know. That's pretty sick.
Woo!
You know what we should do? We should start smoking cigarettes on the show and get some smoke in here as well.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a good idea, especially for these 80s weeks.
Yeah, and there's not a healthier way to do that, like
No,
with a smoke machine
there's
or
probably
or
not. There's
haze.
probably not.
Cigarette smoke only.
All right, so Vogue.
Yeah.
I don't think I've definitely heard that song out,
Yeah.
but I don't think I've heard paid attention to it in its entirety.
Yeah.
This got to be a gay anthem, yes?
Absolutely, it has to
yeah,
be. I mean,
yeah.
that piano.
Dun,
Dun, dun, dun, dun, dun. I feel like that was then just like rinsed and
Well,
repeated.
isn't voguing a new? Isn't there a new dance move called voguing? It's like popular at like drag shows or something.
I don't know.
Well,
don't
let us
know.
know.
Yeah, let us know. And is that the first implementation of that? Like that?
That's
Piano
early,
tone?
That's early '90s.
Yeah,
Just
and
dry
then
fake piano.
yeah, and
electric
then
piano.
and then just like that was just repurposed over and over and over again through the '90s. I would say definitely in the club scene.
Yeah, in EDM for sure.
Yes, that's sick. Though.
Damn,
I mean, I love the piano in that. It's sick.
Yeah.
It's sick. It's sick.
It's kind of like the precursor to like what do they call it? Lounge music or like house,
Yeah.
deep house. Like what do they call it?
Is it deep house?
Lounge house.
Yeah. It's something
You
along those
know what
lines.
I'm talking about.
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
think of what it's called.
Just close your eyes. Imagine yourself on like a nighttime rooftop bar in the summer, and everyone's just.
Yeah.
And it's at a reasonable volume, and you know you don't really dance to it. It's just kind of there.
It's keeping the energy flowing.
Yes,
Nothing gets stale.
nothing gets stale, but nothing impedes on you. There's nothing's going to grab your attention from it. To
Yeah.
it,
It's
unsuspecting.
Exactly.
You know,
It's
if you
not-
just start playing some like top 40 hit, you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, dude, this
yeah, now
song." Yeah,
that's a
none of that.
distraction.
Yeah,
That's a distraction. What you want is boom, 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 just for
Yeah.
about 4 or 5 hours while you sip a cocktail or something.
yeah,
like
cocktail.
that.
Very fancy,
Martini or something.
very fancy stuff.
Yeah, something
is-
you hold like this.
This isn't like a basement party where you're playing beer pong and drinking beer.
Oh, but those are the good ones. Those are the fun
Yeah.
ones. huh?
Goodbye, goodbye.
Where you bumping nickel sack.
Yeah. All right.
Dang.
Good job, Madonna. You're just bringing out all the memories, you know, and all the
She
feelings.
is. Oops. Is this? Oops. Don't worry, Joe.
Yep, we're moving on up.
We're moving on to